Time will come. So many people in Nigeria, they will beg for Nigeria to separate. Mark my words. Write it on somewhere. Write today's date down. Time will come in Nigeria, a lot of people will beg for Nigeria to go in their separate ways.
Comrade, solidarity. Comrade.
You can't push me. Why are you pushing me?
Revolution! Nothing shall discourage us.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. So, Ekiti State Magistrate Court has granted Dende Farotimi 30 million bail with 2 shorty. And not only that, they asked him not to grant any interview to any media organization. Now, come to think of this, you see the pressure on the judiciary and the government is much. So the only option they have is to grant this man bail or restrict him not to talk. This is to tell Nigerians that there is power in speaking out. There is power in talking. You need to speak out. They are doing this because the likes of Dende Farotimi is not much. There are only few people who are doing what Dende Farotimi is doing. Just imagine if we have up to 1 million people talking the way Dende Farotimi is talking. Don't say people talk without any action. Let me tell you, there is power in talking. You need to start talking. You need to start airing your view. You need to, because you see the reason why evil continue to grow in our society is because the good one refuse to talk. So the good ones are even the one committing the major crime because you stand far watching evil happening. You don't speak out because you believe that if you speak, they are going to kill you. If you speak, this will happen. If you speak, that will happen. Nothing is going to happen. The highest thing that happens to any man is death. And that death, we all are going to die. So there is no need for you to pretend as if there is something big going on. Haven't you seen the Nigeria National Bureau of Statistics report about how many people died in a year? 2 million plus kidnapped in a year? 2.2 trillion ransom paid. That is the one they were able to record. The rural areas, everything going on there, people are not recording it. So if you think you have a life you are protecting, I want to let you know you don't have it. As far as you are living in geographical area there called Nigeria, as far as you are in the same country with us, this country, there is nothing, absolutely nothing that you have called life. Because I have think about this. Do you know that a lot of people who are dying never thought or believe it could happen to them, not because they were sick or accident? A lot of people, they are sleeping, they just attack them. Haven't you watched a video I posted before this one where senators were, crying fouls on the red chamber because of this insecurity going on? People are dying in Nigeria anyhow. People are dying. And for so many Nigerians who don't even think about the primary duty of the people they call their leaders, which is the protection of lives and property. Now, the issue here is this. Many of us in Nigeria have been psycho-conditioned. It's not their fault, including you watching me. A lot of you don't know. A lot of you don't know what you are doing because you were born and brought up from a kidnapping den. You don't know that kidnapping is even a crime. You were born and brought up in abject poverty. You don't know whether tying of road is the duty of government. As in everything happening that is bad, you have adapted to it. You have been adapted to all the whole evil going on. Just like when you come into a new environment, you will feel bad, maybe different from your previous environment. But after 5 years, you will adapt to it. It doesn't do anything to you. That is a dangerous situation we are now in Nigeria. A very, very dangerous situation where people don't speak anymore. As far as they wake up, they eat, they see what to eat, or they did not see, or they will just sleep like that. As far as they can breathe, that is not life. Life is meant to live, not to survive. But in Nigeria, we are not just surviving. They are praying for survival. They are praying for survival. So it is very important we understand what is going on. People who have never traveled out of Nigeria, they have never been to even Ghana, Cotonou, Cameroon, they have never gone to, they have never even lived the territory where they were born and brought up. I want to let you know that you need to see life because you have not seen one. You have not seen one. You as a citizen of a nation, you desire to go to school, you don't have money. What makes you citizen? Your state, your government have school. If you don't have money, you're entitled to go to school. That is what a nation is supposed to be. But Nigeria opposite is the case. You are sick. You don't have money to go to hospital. And government has hospital there. Something is definitely wrong with all of us. Something is definitely wrong with all of us in this country. Something is wrong with all of us. You are sick, you are dying, no money to go to hospital, and government is the owner of that hospital. Go and die there. If they say they don't want to treat you, you cause problem there. It is your right to be treated. It is your right to go to school. It is time for us to begin to change our mentality. Because it is over. It is over. People in your village, call them if you are not in the village. Are they going to farm? Can they go to farm? The fear of kidnappers is not even allowing soldiers to go into the bush. People are no longer going to farm. The reason why I'm saying all these things, I have studied the history of so many countries that was conquered. This is the process. It's either you understand what I'm saying, if you like, don't understand. But I know what I'm saying. No, so many countries that has been conquered. This is the process. This is the process. And this is the strategy of conquering a place is very pragmatic. It's very deep. Ordinary person won't understand it. They will first of all make sure that they take hold of your leaders, people who need you. They decide who need you. That is the number one process of conquering people. They will decide who need you. They will decide who will be your leader, your political leader, your traditional. They will decide everything. Once they succeeded in doing that, you are gone. Because anytime you are trying to fight the government, your people who are leading you will say, keep quiet. We are okay with that. Because they are under influence of those people who impose them on you. They won't listen to the people. They won't understand that government is all about the people because the people did not put them there. There is somebody there who put them in that position there. So they are answerable to that person who put them in that position, not you. Everything happening to Dele Farotimi is happening to you. When the issue of Nnamdi Kanu, comes out, I was just telling them that this is not all about Nnamdi Kanu. It will happen to everybody. And what are we seeing today? If you talk defamation, meaning, see, all these politicians, they can never live abroad. They can never live abroad. Just imagine Donald Trump, all those American politicians, they call, on the national television, they call Joe Biden crooked Joe, corrupt Joe, lazy Joe Biden, call all sorts of names. The same thing they call Donald Trump. Go to different countries. If you are a public figure, be ready to accept criticism. If you are not ready, step aside. So, the truth must be told. The hard reality we are trying not to, agree with is that Nigeria is not going to work. There is nothing that will make Nigeria to work. That is the hard reality. We don't want to accept it. We don't want to accept it. We don't want to accept it. Yeah. But it will be a dawn to us. Time will come. So many people in Nigeria, they will beg for Nigeria to separate. Mark my words. Write it on somewhere. Write today's date down. Time will come in Nigeria, and a lot of people will beg for Nigeria to go in their separate ways.